Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Marketing Tool Shed. Hope everyone is doing well on this Saturday. Listen, welcome to SaaS Saturdays. I am so excited that you guys decided to spend your next 60 minutes with me. I really do appreciate that. Um, have something exciting to share with you today as our guest gets ready here in the backstage. Um, just wanted to, you guys know what we do here on this particular channel is we try to find ways for you to find different tools to help you increase your current revenue or give you ideas and or concepts. Now, one thing we do that is very different than any other channel you'll see out there is we don't deal in the and I think you guys know this about me personally is we don't deal in perfect competition, right? We like to build oligopolies. We like to build things that other people can't build or things that people are not building. So again, there's nothing wrong with people doing t-shirt shops. There's nothing wrong with people doing Amazon shops. But to me, that's perfect competition. And really what happens in a perfect competition is you now just compete on price. So it's whoever gets the best price are people when people purchase from online, they're really looking for the best price. What we try to do here is we try to go with we want to go with the best experience. If I purchase a T-shirt from someone, do I get a matching hat? Do I get anything else, or do I get customized things? That's kind of what we do here, and that's the way we I want you to build your tools. Or when you look at building out your business, anybody could do perfect competition or things that are out there for everyone. But the thought process and to make a sustainable business is you should not be competing on price, definitely in this online world. So what I wanted to do was bring a unique tool to you, right? Bring a unique tool that you've probably never heard of. You've probably heard people talking about. This tool is, and I got to be honest with you before I bring the guest on, um, I had no idea what this tool did. And everybody kept saying, oh, no, you need to get Fouita. I'm like, what is Fouita, right? What is that? Is that a new food or something, right? That's what I was like. I was like, I don't know. And then I started seeing, shout out to CEO of Go Brunch. He turned me on to it, right? And he's may have been on my show. I think he's going to probably come back on again. Um, but he turned me on to. He says, "Dude, you got to see this tool." And I looked at it. I was like, "Dude, that's 3,000 widgets. I don't need anything else on my website." He says, "No, Jenny, this is different." So shout out to him. Hopefully, he'll join in the show a little bit later. So without further ado, again, I just wanted to kind of tell you what you're in for. And speaking with him, he says, "Hey, we want our users to have an opportunity to make money." I'm like, "Oh, that woke me up, set me up in my seat." I was like, "Well, I want my members to make money as well." So we're on the same page on that. So without further ado, let me introduce you guys to the CEO and founder. We call him Abdul from Fouita. Welcome to the show, Abdul. Welcome to SaaS Saturdays. This is where it goes down. This is where all the learning, the money making goes down. Welcome to the show, sir.
Hey Jenny, thank you for the invite. Happy to
Hey,
be here.
I'm glad you're able to make it, right? So I think what people think is they're like, oh, Jenny just got another guest. No, logistically, we have to do a lot of different things to try to make sure that the times line up. I like to do I could definitely do them recorded, but I like the interaction I like the live time interaction so that the founder can answer questions in real time. I don't like the back and forth. I like the real time. So I appreciate you finding time in your busy schedule to uh, to share with us your tools. So listen, let me ask you this: tell the people in a couple of sentences or 60 seconds what is Fouita, right? And then when they see it, they're gonna be like, "That's a million pieces of movements, right? There's a lot of things going on." Tell them in the simplest form, the entrepreneur, the small business owner, or maybe it's a person just trying to do inbound marketing, trying to grow their presence, or trying tell that particular person what is Fouita or Fouita tools.
To put it simply, it's a bunch of widgets that can be used inside your website to increase sales and drive more customers and engage them into your website. So the idea started in 2020 when we started doing a website builder, building the website builder, and then we started analyzing the market and seeing how other website builders are doing. And we started testing all the website builders from WordPress, CMS, from Squarespace, Wix, etc. Found like there is missing parts in each website builder that we couldn't like put our finger on it. But we thought like if all those website builders are missing those important elements that drives users and engage them into the website, we could build something more important can be integrated with those builders, which we come up with the idea of building the widget platform where you have one widget or multiple widgets, and doesn't matter how many websites you have or how many website builders you use, you can keep using them and keep integrating some promotional content, or if you have social media content or reviews and bringing them into your website. Those all that require more work and more integration from a developer or from an expert can be found simply in a widget that we bring to the table. So this is our value.
Nice. So let me ask you this. As we get into the tool, I'm going to have you do just a short, not a full demo, but just shorten the concept. What I want to understand, and I want my viewers to understand right off the bat, how can I, the business owner, how can I make money? Give me one money-making idea, and then I kind of want you to kind of show us a little bit. We'll talk about, I know there's an agency piece. We'll definitely talk about that, but I think there's ways you can make money. We're definitely going to show you the agency piece. So if you showed up live, you're going to be able to see this, but give me one of the tools. Because what's your favorite tool you found that people are making a lot of money off of? Just for an example.
All right. So we started studying which part of the widgets that make money or increase conversion, as we say.
My guy, that's my kind of guy. They started studying how people make money. So go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So one important thing is when people are trying to get some customers, try to convert their visitors into customers. They run campaigns of ads. They got a bunch of people visiting the website. They don't see like conversion of them. Most of the ways that we use is showing a pop-up when user enters the website, or the most important one is when the visitor tries to leave and you try to keep them hooked in with some, hey, here is a promotion. You can use this code wherever you like. Just give us your email and we'll contact you later or so on.
Yeah.
So this strategy worked before and still work until now.
Does that still work? Before you leave?
Yeah.
Oh, why? Because everyone wants a good deal? Is that? I'm just trying to figure this out, because I didn't know people still did that, but that still works?
It's not importantly a deal, but it's not necessarily a deal. It's more like what you're trying to provide. Put a content for it. For example, we're selling widgets, or we talk about marketing, for example. So you say,
Sure.
Hey, here is an ebook. Put your email here to receive it for free. Or here is the content that you might be interested in. Since you visited the website, you might be interested on some similar type of product services. So just put your email and we'll see what customer are interested in and put them into a funnel. And then from that, we can run a marketing campaign and keep the user informed about what's new, what content will work for them. And then from there, it can be a cold lead, and then we can transform them into a more hot leads, because most of the users are cold leads.
So if nothing else, right, I just want to make sure you guys give us a thumbs up. Let YouTube know there's some good action going on here. So if nothing else, you should be able to get an email address from this, and then whatever funnel you decide to send them on, if you make your offer and your before you leave offer that good, that someone's going to at least opt in. Now, what I've discovered, right? This is me, right? What I've discovered is even being a consumer of ebooks, and I went through a phase. I was trying to collect as many ebooks as I can, so I didn't really have a good email address. I was just putting in just a regular email address. No email address that I'm going to read every day, but it was just one so I can get the email. So are you saying that it's not a double opt-in, right? And a double opt-in is you make someone confirm before you actually receive the ebook or what have you. Is it another double opt-in, or can it be a double opt-in?
It can be a double opt-in. From a widget perspective, it's just an interface, and then what you want to do is up to what you integrate later. If you integrate for ConvertKit or HubSpot, you can activate the double opt-in and make sure that the users subscribing are valid and have a used email address, a valid email. But it can also be not necessarily double opt-in. It could be simple, and you still have a higher conversion rate than not showing anything or showing some click to action.
That's true. That's true. So let me ask you this, right? And I don't know if this is along the same lines, right? And I want to say hello to some of my committed members, people who follow my activity and the different things that I do. Joyful Stamping, Stewart, and Richard joined, right? Richard from Go Brunch. Richard already gave you your credit for introducing me to this tool. So you got to hit the replay to find that out, and you got to at least give me a thumbs up to know that I gave you that. All right. So I just wanted to put that out there. Who else is here? Yeah, that's all I see right now. So as far as the people that's checked in, that I just wanted to give them their propers for running. Oh, Big Kev World's here. This guy gets up at 2 a.m. to see my YouTube, so I appreciate that. Give him a shout out. I think he's in UK, if I can remember. So good to see you, Big Kev World. So let me ask you this: so how then does I think you guys have a spin the wheel thing? How is that the same? Is that before you get to leave, or is that something that you embed on your wheel, on your page?
Most widgets are attached to a pop-up or inline mode or pop-up mode. So when you put it on a pop-up mode, we can say it could be with a trigger, leave trigger when we activate it. It could be any widget that we like to show when the user leave the website.
So people? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish your thought.
Yeah, so basically any widget that you like, there is kind of triggers that say when to show the widget and where to show it inside the page. So we like, for example, to show pop-up inside the page. We say when the user scrolls at the end of the page, or scrolls to the middle, or after 2 minutes of being active inside the page, or when he tries to leave. So those are triggers that can be configured. It depends on the need. You can test them on multiple widgets and see which ones are working best for your use case.
I like that. I like that you give us many options. Depends on what we like. What have you found? What have you found to be the best? Like when they scroll before the fold, 20%. Because if a person's on your page, there may be some interest there if they've been there for amount of time, or do you just try to catch people before they leave? What have you found to be the best? Because I'm trying to make sure that people are in position to try to take advantage of it if they did look at the Fouita tools. I like the stationary tools. This is me. I'm not a big pop-up fan, right? I didn't like it when people did it to me, and that's just my style. And I think there's other people that don't mind the pop-up. But what have you found to work the best? As soon as people come in, or I don't like when people come in, I start getting hit with all this stuff either. So what have you found to be the best?
Yeah, in my opinion, and it's not necessarily true because we didn't test it on many widgets. In my opinion, is when the user scrolls to the end because they want to see more content. So that's more likely that they will subscribe to something to pop up or inline mode or anything. Since they get to the end of the page, that means they want more than the
I
content
like
that you
that. I
provide.
never thought about that. That's a good strategy, Duel. I like that. He said, hey, if they keep scrolling, they're interested. And it says, or you can just put a pop up. Hey, you want more information? Or do you want a discount on some of the things that we got? Okay, so I like that. So let me ask you just one question. We're going to transition a little bit to some of the agency stuff. I think that's where a lot of people are here for. I know Stuart. I know he's all into this agency thing. So we definitely want to satisfy his appetite. So listen, the spin the wheel. How is that? Is that a good one? Because I've seen a lot of people, they like the, what do we call, gamification stuff. They like to see if they can win, or is, how is that tool? I just want to know that widget. How is that widget? That's a nice widget, by
Yeah,
the way. How is that one?
yeah, yeah. Well, it sounds basic, but it actually works. Most people like to this gamification technique. It has many options. The options that you create a coupon, static coupon, and when customer just or user tries to play, they click on the button, they get the coupon, and they use it later. There is an option where you request the user of their email before turning the wheel, so that way you catch their
Mm.
email. At least if they get it wrong, you'll send later an email saying, hey, sorry, you get this wrong, you can just try it again, or there is another gift, etc.
So can
And
you go ahead? Go ahead.
yeah, there is option where you create multiple coupons. It depends on the promotion you get. For example, I have 5 coupons of 50%, 3 coupons of 20%, and 6 coupons of 10%, for example. And then you get to say if those coupons and it keeps rotating, but it doesn't get into where the coupons has expired or have been used. So this feature is very important. So you won't run out of coupon. I mean, you will eventually run out of coupons,
So
but the
my
widget
question
still
on
works.
that is, do I build in the winning ratios? Is that something I build in, or they
You
just
you
go ahead?
yeah, you can set up how much percentage or chance of each option. For example, you want people to get the 50% off 90% of the time, and then the
Oh,
10% you keep it for other options.
I like that.
Yeah,
And then let me
yeah.
ask you this. Can you, does it have some type of IP thing where you can only play once a day, or does it have protection in it?
It has protection for playing one single time.
Okay.
You have to use the trigger for it, because the trigger will you will say after the user plays or
Mhm.
may or play or win or lose. You can choose which one, or maybe choose the 3 of them. Either way, you can say no more showing the widget for this user. So the
Oh,
widget will
wow.
disappear for that user unless they use different browser, different, yeah,
Okay.
depending.
All right. Yeah. That's so if nothing else, right? And as we kind of go, we're going to talk about the agency piece here a little bit. We're kind of into it a little bit. So if nothing else, people coming to your page now. Another quick question: do they work best on landing pages or websites in general, or do just get the traffic to your page and let the widget do the work? What, I mean, have you found it to work best on either one of them? I'm just trying to. This is for the audience so that they'll know. So there is a major difference. I think there's a major shift in doing full websites and doing landing pages. Landing pages is just one page where you kind of explain your offer and then you present your offer or have a call to action on the particular landing page. What I found is this shift to people overload information, so people are not doing full websites, or there's an opportunity for people to do full business websites. But if you do have a landing page, I found that I'm using a lot more landing pages. I'm having more success with that. But I want to know your opinion. Do they work best for either or it doesn't really matter? Do just get them to the page.
Yeah. If it's a promotional widgets, something that you're trying to catch the customer's attentions, I think it's best to be embedded into the landing page. Otherwise, if it's other widgets like social media or reviews, for example, reviews, it's best to be on the pricing page so people can see what people saying on your product when they're trying to make a decision to purchase.
Hmm.
Other widgets depends on where you actually trying to use them. So, but promotional widgets, I think it's better be on the landing page, in my opinion.
So let me ask you this quick strategy, right? And this is, you guys know I was, you can hang with me for a certain period of time. You will always hear at least one thing. Ah, I didn't know about that. So let me ask you this, um, which I think could work very well, right? I think on the checkout page, I think offering a person a coupon like that is, oh, what a pleasant surprise, right? So not even them not even knowing, not when they first get there, but once you find out that they want to buy, or once they get to the pricing page, you have a pop up and say, hey, get 20% or whatever. Is that a good strategy? You like that one, huh,
Yeah,
Newell?
yeah. I saw it on many websites when we were trying to study the widgets. Mostly it will be a countdown widget. So you show
Oh,
a countdown of 1 hour or two. You
oh.
say if you buy within this 1 hour, you'll have a coupon or you have a discount. This strategy works best with a countdown widget. Yeah.
A lot of people are on the countdown things. A lot of people will refresh the screen or they'll use another browser. You guys don't have a protection for that. You just have a basic
It,
countdown widget.
it yeah, it doesn't matter if they refresh the page or use other browser. You can set a specific date or set the countdown to refresh every specific time. For example,
Sure.
every 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
If you say from now to 2 hours, doesn't matter how many times user refresh, it keeps
Mm.
doing that.
I I could probably create a flash sale type of, hey, you
Yeah.
just got to be here when they happen. I can do
Yeah.
that. Man, I can get very creative. All right, so hey Perry joined. Perry, you said you weren't going to be able to make it. Perry made it. She must have went through. All right, so I'm gonna tell you guys about Perry, right? Perry's all excited. She has a new dog. She's been she's been taking time away from her business, growing her business because she has a new pet. So she hasn't been putting in the effort. I'm teasing. No, she said she wasn't going to be able to be here, but she joined. So thank you, Perry. Now that you're here, you can give me a thumbs up if you want. I think that's kind of funny. Uh, Vasu Design is here. Jenny's here. Is my your microphone is too low? He must be some type of speaker decimal guy. Let me see if I can turn up my speaker a little bit. Um, yeah, I've been having some speaker issues. People have no. I've been ever since I got. Anyway, I don't want to make it about that. I did turn it up a little bit, so um, hopefully that helps out a little bit. So let's talk. And I did turn it up, so hopefully that helps. And so let's talk about because I want you to show us. So what was your idea of creating this agency type of model? And can you kind of explain that and the reason why you did that? Because I think you're one of the founders, and what I'm starting to figure out, and where I'm actually consulting with a lot of founders is I think there needs to be room for end users to grow and to scale with you as the founder. And that way everybody's eating or everybody has a seat at the table, right? And they're able to eat. So if we're able to eat and make money, then you're able to eat and make money. But tell me, is that where the idea came from, just creating the agency piece of that?
Well, I worked before working on the startup. I worked on with agencies, and most of the time we try to we get some clients, and we try to keep our connections with them in a way that we have a subscription-based model, build external service, do something on the side. So we try to think that way and based on the need of the agency. So basically, the agency for example, creates a website, builds websites for clients, or do some marketing, inbound marketing.
Sure.
And then they try to integrate or can offer their clients something like, hey, we built the website, but instead of building this feature or trying to get your Google reviews, for example, or trying to get Instagram feed, instead of going to other services, we offer this service and we can give you special price because we set the price for it.
Yeah.
And then you are our customer and we offer support to you. We build your website and we handle everything. So here's a special, here's our link with our domain that you can subscribe, pay using Stripe, for example. And then we keep providing the service for you.
So one of the things we talked about, I talked about at the opening of the show. We like to build what we call oligopolies, right? Anybody that's been following me for a while know, I've been a stockbroker for over 25 years, and I always look for intrinsic value in the types of stocks that I picked up. I like to look for things that no one else is really looking for. What I've discovered in building a digital empire myself is I want to be unique in what I offer, right? Everybody offers websites, right? It's when you create an agency with tools like a Fouita that allows you to be kind of exclusive in what you offer. So if someone says, well, I got a quote where someone can build my website, for $200 or whatever and charge me $50 a month of maintenance or whatever. I'm just giving that example. And I'm going to give, again, ideal alert, right? If you build their website or what have you and say, oh, by the way, we're going to put a couple of tools on there or give you access to a tool that's going to help you convert more users. We're going to throw that in. We're going to build that into our fee. You can actually do that using a Fouita widget. And that's, again, you're building an oligopoly. You're not building a perfect competition type of business. Perfect competition, everybody builds websites, but everybody doesn't build websites. You throw in the Fouita, and then maybe you throw in some other service. What that does is you're building such a unique business. This is some juice. You guys know when I drop it. You're building such a unique business that they're not going to be able to find that unique business model anywhere else. That's what's so unique. But the tools have to be complementary, right? It have to be like peanut butter and jelly, right? They have to be able to mix together. You can't say, oh, I'm offering you a website here, but I want to sell you car tires over here, right? They gotta be, and a lot of people do that. They're like, why are you offering that with this? That doesn't make sense. But if it's a complementary business you put together, I think that is that's nice. All right, so let's take a look at one widget or something like that. Or did you have a minute?
All right.
You working on something? So let's take a look at the Fouita. And a lot of people like to use your tool with Go Brunch. I don't know if you guys have seen Go Brunch. The founder is here. We're definitely going to have him come on a little bit later, and we'll try to show you guys how they're mixing the two. So show us one of the things that you talked about here, and then we want to definitely look at the agency piece, because this is a very unique agency piece where they give you the domain as well. So you guys get the domain as well. So let's see here. Let's add this to the screen here. So add that to the screen. I'll move us over here. Actually, I'll give it its own screen here. All right. So go ahead, Abdul. So take us through now. You have many different types. Kind of, if a person's seeing this for the first time, and you got to know this, Abdul. If you don't know, I'm going to just tell you, this is overwhelming.
Yeah.
This is it's like sometimes you can have too many options, and I like the fact that I can pick whatever option that I would like. But what's your thought? Go ahead, because you guys just start clicking widgets and went crazy. I like that.
There is another way to see the widgets when visiting the widgets page, and and then scrolling this way, so you get this categories, and then you get more organized view here.
You guys can drop in the link in the sorry, you guys can drop in the comments any particular widget you think that you'd be interested in. We'll try to get an idea and see what that does. Yeah, so I'm sorry, go ahead.
This view is simplistic, and
sure.
they are more with the search, so you can I don't know if you can give me an example of widgets that you like to see. Quiz.
So do the spinning wheel of fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. All right.
Yeah.
We get Wheel of Fortune.
Do you guys think you would use this? I mean, I'm asking the people below. Do you think they would use this? There's some people, honestly. There's some people that like gamification. But there's some people think it's goofy, but there's a lot of people you could really like here. You could sneak an email address in there really quick. Oh, there's a Halloween one. Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Halloween is near, so we built some templates for it.
Oh, you're showing off the new stuff. Yeah. All right, I like that. Do you guys you guys let me know in the comments below, what do you think? I think that's very timely. I think the Halloween one says, hey, enter our a Halloween giveaway. Everyone likes a good giveaway. Okay, so this
this is we built a Halloween page, and there are many widgets, the countdown, the promotions one, and the pop-ups, and then the wheel. You can get this and continue to build the widget.
Nice.
So we're going to try to add email input here, because there is no email here. So
you're going to show us how to do that?
Yeah, if you like.
Oh no, is that something you're going to show us how easy it is to add that? So if a person was using this template and says, oh, let me get an email, or do you only collect the email on the back end, or this is just an option? You could say, let's try this. Let's do that really quick.
Yeah, it's an option. You can request an email or not. So you can add any content you like. So here, for example, in this section, we have this section where we hover over it. You can see it's selected.
Yeah.
And then here we add a form. And we say this form should be here. And then we edit it and keep only the email.
Yeah. What have you found with only email? Because I only do like if it's a quick giveaway, then just email alone just works best.
It's simpler with the one single input. It's it's better for the interface, and it's more. I think it's enough in a way, but if you like more, you can.
Well, it actually really depends on what it is you're giving away too.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, exactly.
What makes it difficult, right? I'll go ahead and as you build this out, I'm going to talk. What makes it difficult is when you get only an email inside of your CRM and you want to put them on a drip campaign. It's hard to address them when you have when you're putting your emails together. You can't address them as hi Jenny at saturdays.com. We like to, it's always good to have at least a first name or whatever they would like to be called. So the email is fine just for a quick, spin. And then if they win, you can get more information from them. All right. So we added we did add a name. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we just added an input and create the widget. Let's see how it looks like when it's
so we have
live.
These many ways we can so you can view it here. This is just a standalone page. So this is just a standalone page, right? Right there. Okay, so we have a standalone page. You can put that in there.
Yeah.
Try my luck. Oh, okay, interesting. So that means you won something. Nice.
Yeah. There's a coupon, and then click here on the link to go to the website. We can set all of this when editing the widget, which link. Those are the options, and then the settings. the coupon link that we like, use it to go on, etc. So here, when we go to the submissions, we find like the email and we find the message, which is the coupon that we set up. So it's basically this, and we can add many integrations later: Google Sheet, Webhook, ConvertKit, and other marketing services. So when a customer submits data,
so you can actually, if you integrate it in with a webhook, you can actually send it to a Google Sheet or whatever, or you can send it to another CRM, and then you can put them on the drip campaign from there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Man, you're giving us everything. You're making this easy. All right. So I love the Joyful Stamping is like, hey, listen, I love the confetti. Yeah. See, so let me give you, and I don't know if Peary and Joyful Stamping, they're gonna admit to this, right? So I'm gonna put you guys on the spot. My wife loves a deal. She loves a 20%, 40%, the confetti. Is that are you finding more of a female male type of attraction to these types of, and you could just be honest, I'm just asking you, but I want Joyful Stamping and Peary to chime in on that.
Yeah. Female more, yeah.
Yeah, they love these deals, man. So interesting. I may use that on one of my other sites. That's so funny, right? All right. So,
cool.
all right. So show us kind of as we kind of, and you guys get, so like she said, so do I. Again, my wife, she's like, I like, honey, why are we driving to this store 30 miles away? She says, because they have the discount and this one doesn't. I was like, don't you know we're going to spend money to drive 30 miles away? She says, yeah, I know, but I just want the deal in my hand. And that's the craziest thing. And she tells me, she says, honey, we love deals, right? It's so Perry says, hey, I love deals. My husband could care less. And I'm being funny, but this is a really good to understand the demographics, right? Women they just love deals. I don't know. A man is like, man, whatever, right? Unless it's a really, really good deal, like on a TV or something. That's another story as I digress. So listen, and so let's kind of talk about an agency. I want to use this as a business. Now I want to extend this as an agency to my clients. So kind of walk me through. You don't have to do a full demo, but kind of the demo that you and I kind of did on the agency piece. So now that I got this as a successful business and it's working well in my business, I tell my clients is, hey, listen, you know those widgets or how I got you in to become my client or whatever, I'm going to give you, or I'm going to extend to you the same type of deals in your particular business. So then a person would do what? What would they do? And now I'm an agency.
All right.
Now let's put on our agency hat. This is the good stuff. This is the good juice. You guys, hey, we're doing some good juice here. Make sure you give me the thumbs up. Let YouTube know we got the juice going on here. So what would they do here? What would they do here?
I'll share another screen.
Just share another screen. Whatever. If you have another one set up, that's fine. Another one set up. So you guys, so this is Abdul here from Fouita Widgets. He is going to show us now. I see it in the screen. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna look at an agency, right? Where we can take this and now we can resell the widgets to our clients, right? So now let's try to make some money with this, right? All right. So here we go.
All right. So basically here we have our dashboard, Fouita usual dashboard, and we have white label space here.
Okay.
So now when we visit this one, for the first time, you need to submit the form, inserting the logo and details about the business. And then you will have this dashboard for it.
Just so you guys know, right? He's kind of skipped ahead where you can put your own logo up there, and so you have to fill out another form, put your own logo, and then you'll later be able to do your own domain. So you have your own logo, your own domain, and even when you do the embed codes, it still has your own domain and all that in there. So this is nice.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead.
So you have here in the settings, you have your custom domain and the custom storage details. So
Okay.
then you can, for example, for your customers when they upload data, etc.
Sure.
And then you have a list of users. These are demo users that we use. And then you have here a list of templates that you create. So first you gotta create templates for your customer. For example, for special on promotional content, you can create some templates for that reason for pop-ups
So let me ask you this. So we don't have to give them all of those templates that you showed us. It's just a few that we can allow them select from, right?
Yeah, you can bulk import. It means by category. You can choose which category you like to import from Fouita. For example, the RSS feed, and then put it here on your own category. So RSS feed matches RSS feed on my categories. I can call it whatever I like. I can call it feed in general or anything. So let's see.
So we could. So when we build our own white label dashboard for agency, we don't have to make available all 50, 60. How many widgets do you have, by the way?
Yeah, it's a combination. Sometimes you find combinations of widgets that it's more than 400 templates now.
Abdul, just give me, how many do you have? Yeah, I know you have variations, but at its core,
the exact number is 3,200. But most of them we don't use they're not shared. We use internally a lot of widgets and then decide which one we would like to share and which one we kind of like need to build on something else.
Well, how many is available to me right now today? I'm a Fouita customer. How many do I have? I haven't counted them. I just know there's a lot. So if you just had to, if you had to say, so how many? Just is it 200, 100, or how many widgets?
It's more than 400 templates.
Right now, I have available to me.
Yeah. On the website is the number of templates. The widgets are around 120. Basic widgets.
So 120. So about 120 widgets and about 400 templates. The only reason why I'm asking, the only reason why I'm sharing that is I'm going somewhere with this. I want people to know that you don't have to overwhelm your clients with that many. You can just do, hey, 2 or 3 that you think they may be interested in, right? And then if you see that their business is struggling in a certain way, or they come to you and says, hey, man, I wish we had something to do that, then you may introduce another widget to them. I wouldn't. This is me as an agency. I wouldn't overwhelm them with all these. Is that right?
Yeah,
Abdul?
Exactly. There is something else. You can set the templates, you add tags to templates. For example, you add pop-up, you can count down, etc. It doesn't matter. You create as many tags as you like. And then you create templates and assign tags to these templates. And then when you have customers, you can assign tags to customers, and those customers see only the tags, the templates that have the same tags. So this way you can have multiple types of customers that use multiple types of widget, but they are not they don't have access to other widgets. That way you can create multiple plans for and say this plan have this kind of widgets, this plan have this kind of widget, or it's for some special customers you can set up some different kind of templates or widgets as you like. Yeah.
All right, so let's kind of fast forward because I kind of cut you off a little bit. I want to save some time for the questions, but so once we do this, we set this up, we make this available. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Next, we create a plan. So you add a plan and say this one is a premium. For example, this one is going edit.
So how many plans can we set up with we can say, hey, you can have a free plan, or you can have, a bronze plan and a gold plan. How many plans can we set up? This is us trying to offer to our clients.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can add as many plans as you like. You can
All
call
right.
them premium, you can call them bronze, you can call them
Oh,
gold.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You set as many plans. You can add plans with multiple currencies if you like. So you can
Oh, wow.
set those up first, and then
Mm-hmm.
when you go to the payment settings, you can use the Paddle payment integration if you like the user to integrate to automatically subscribe using their credit card. You can still manually assign the plans to the customers when you go to user and then edit their limit. You can say this user has this specific limit. That means they are in
Oh,
this specific plan. But also you can let this happen automatically using the payment settings. You can add Paddle, Stripe, or you can use a special webhook if you like to, if you do know how to add some development here,
okay.
and then use this webhook
Okay.
to upgrade the user. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good on that. I didn't want it to get too technical, but you have the option of adding a stripe or paddle. Okay. Interesting. All right. So can you show me a dashboard that's already, I can remove
Okay.
this from the screen and then you can
Yeah.
show me a dashboard that's
Yeah.
already
Okay, so
created.
now we go to the website. So we have this link. We added our custom domain, and then we
Okay.
click here.
Uh-huh.
We go to this page.
So
So we have,
this is our
yeah,
page that we put together using Fouita,
yeah,
right? Okay.
yeah. So this is the page. So first time visiting, you will see the login, the login widget here, and then you can change it to appear as a page. So now let's say you want to add a special page here. Let's call it, I don't know, it's called widgets. You want to add widgets page. So you click on the plus here, and then you will get some templates for the pages. Let's see. Um,
Is this
so,
this is our own website platform. This is just a what is it? Are you showing? You're not showing me a. This is
yeah.
not a Fouita page, is it?
It's a Fouita builder. As I said in the beginning, we started building, doing website builder. So we use the builder and the white label and in the projects. We
Whoa, whoa,
still
whoa, whoa,
have
whoa, whoa.
access to edit all those elements inside the page and
Wait, whoa,
customize
whoa,
them.
whoa, 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 whoa. Let's time out, time out.
All right.
If I go with a white, I just want to make sure that I'm clear. If I go with your white label solution, you're going to build my website. I will have the opportunity to build my own website within Fouita. I can, so the site that I want to offer people to buy my widgets or whatever, I can build that within Fouita. I don't have to build
Yeah.
my own.
Yeah. No, you don't have to.
Oh, wait a
It's
minute,
already.
people. That's a game changer. I did not know that. That's major, Abdul. Why you left that out, man? That's imp- you, I thought I'd have to build a whole nother website and all. That's crazy. Did you guys get that? I don't know that you guys got that. Wow. Okay, so go ahead and finish. I'm so impressed now, man. All right. So
Right. So you say, for example, you got our elements inside the page, and you don't like this one, so you're gonna remove it. You want to add more, you can go here and search for some widgets. For example, we can even search inside the Fouita widgets, something like Wheel of Fortune, for example.
yeah.
Okay, so you see. Fortune. I'm having slow connection, so images won't appear. You're gonna clone it and then go back.
Oh
And
wow.
then use it inside the page. You select specific place where to put the widget, and then you're gonna drop it here, for example. So you get you get the widget here, and then you continue building the website. You can get this wheel right here. Yeah, there is other thing when we visit the pricing, you can see this is a widget actually we have its pricing table, and
Sure.
this widget can we also use inside the white label to specify the plans that you have already set up on your dashboard earlier. So let's say here you have 2 plans, free and premium. You get here, you see the select plan, free and premium. If you add new one, you will see the select plan for the new one that we added. So here you can say customize the look, customize the price, etc. So when we set up all of this, and we actually create the videos how to set up the pricing table. So next, when you click, you will see the details and users and
so
bundle integration.
So all of this is good. I honestly did not know that. That is a game changer. We do have a question. We have a couple of questions I want to get to before we kind of get out of here. We're down on about last 10 minutes. And we're getting a lot of different questions. Abdul, I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. I did not know. I thought I can just say, oh, I get the white label. I can offer it to my peeps. They're like, no, you get the white label. You get your own domain. You get your own website. This is a built-in business in a box. I love this, right? And I know my members and subscribers and viewers love this. Again, we're about building business. Now, we have been getting some questions about LTDs and all that other stuff. This is a channel that really does. We don't do a lot of LTD advertising on this particular channel. We do a lot of opportunities that you may not see anywhere else here, and we'll kind of talk about that. I do have an LTD channel. Most of you guys are familiar with it, but I want people to know that anything I'm bringing you here is more likely you're not going to see. Probably more likely you're not going to see on LTD anymore, but it's going to be deeply discounted, and we'll talk about that. And there's a reason why. There's some LTDs you probably, if this tool is so unique, you're probably not going to see it on LTD anymore. And then there's some founders that just choose to just do LTD. But you have to think, one thing you have to think, and I want you guys to think, even as we kind of get into this and we wrap up here, is if you have a SaaS tool, software as a service tool, software as a service is really something that's being provided to you in a data storage cloud capacity, right, Abdul?
Yeah.
So the tool is residing somewhere. The data that you're uploading, the pictures, the photos, the GIFs, the logos that you're uploading into somewhere, it's taking up space somewhere, right? And so you have to think about this, even when it comes to when you're doing business with different founders and stuff like that, or different deals, you have to think that there has to be a sustainability portion. Maybe that company is making money from somewhere else that's helping offset the cost of the server and or storage and all that. But you have to know there's a cost associated, even with lifetime deals, right? And so I just want people to start understanding that, just understanding the logistics of that. That's why we see a lot of these, we see a lot of them that take on massive storage. We see a lot of those companies go out of business. That's another subject. I think I am going to do something on that because there's some logistics to that. So as we kind of wrap up here, Joyful Stamp, she says, so I could use widgets for my 2 brands under one Fouita subscription in Go Brunch. And the answer is yes, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can use
there's no there's no limitation in brands where you can use your Fouita widgets. I think when it comes to domain, once you do go with a white label option, I think whatever your brand is, that's the brand you're going to use to do your white labeling, because that's all going to be under your URL and all that. So that's different. But you still can use the Fouita widgets, right? Do you have anything to add to that?
I don't think it's joyful. Is it? It's not talking about the white label, right? Because the white label.
No, she's not talking. Trust me, I know Joyful. She's not talking about the white label. She's talking about, hey, can I use this in my Go Brunch room? Can I? She has two. I think she does knitting, and then I think she does sewing. So she wants to use one for knitting, one for sewing, or something like that, and she can.
Yeah, she can create projects actually, and inside projects she can put mini widgets, so that way they are organized into Fouita, and
Okay.
she can have a specific domain for each project, so that way she doesn't get confused which one belongs to each brand. So she can use multiple brands as projects in Fouita.
Okay. Yeah. So, Anthony's in the house. Make sure you, hey, Anthony, give me that. He said, "Hey, this is fire," and I was I'm trying to let people know that there's a balance, right, between lifetime deals and monthly recurring deals. I like monthly recurring deals if I can make money off the monthly recurring deal. So if I can buy wholesale and sell, if I can buy wholesale, sell retail, I can put my own markup on it. So when you're looking at a deal, that's the reason why I wanted to have them come on the show, is because if you can buy an agency or you can do an agency plan, then your prices or your margins or what you charge, I buy for $1, I sell it for $10. That's all you. And I like having that control with Fucha. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, she was saying, hey, she does paper crafting and she does knitting and quilting, right? And so she likes to. That's what I knew. I knew she wasn't talking. I knew she wasn't talking about agency. Now there are some agency people here. We look at a Perry, and then we look at an Anthony. Anthony Ross is on here. I think Shevet kind of has some agency elements to her business as well. Um, and I think what people are wondering now, okay, so how much does this cost? How much can I get in, or what all can I have an opportunity to get? Do you, and again, when I bring founders on, they say, hey, Jenny, I got something special for your audience. I got something that they may be interested in. Then I want to be able to put that out there. And then I want to be able to answer the questions around it. So what do you have? And I don't know what he came up with. He just says, I got something good for you. So share with the audience, what do you have, and then we'll talk about it. Um, we do you have a special deal or something like that
Yeah,
you want to?
Y-
I think
yeah,
I didn't read your full email, but what do you
yeah.
just explain to them what it is, and then we'll know what would they get.
Yeah, so each one subscribing with the specific link that I sent you on the email will
Yeah,
get
I see the
20%
link.
off.
So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna put the
okay.
link up. I just want you to
All right.
explain what the deal is. Yeah.
So the deal is you get 20% off of everything you will subscribe to as a simple subscription. There is a 30% off currently running on the white label. So that way it's currently running in general, but this 20% off is special for this audience and those who watch the video, and the link will be shared by uh,
So let me understand.
Jenny.
Let me
Yeah,
understand the deal, right? I'm gonna put the link out. Let me understand the deal. You currently have a 70% off on the white label.
yeah.
Am I getting 20% off the 70%? I'm just asking.
No, 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 no.
I don't know. It's like,
It's just, yeah, the 20% are for the simple subscription on the premium plan. So
oh,
when you go to the
so
sync and yeah,
okay, so I just want to make sure I'm clearing it up for everybody. So if I wanted to subscribe for my business, then I can get a 20% discount for my business. I just wanted to test it out and subscribe. I get a 20% discount. But once I get inside there, there's an opportunity for me to get 70% off the agency.
yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
guys got any
this 70% on the white label.
70% on the white label?
Yeah, yeah,
So you can build an agency with 70% discount. Is that,
yeah.
man? All right. So all right. So, hmm, hmm. Okay. So does that answer you guys' initial questions? I think Perry asked, hey, that's a good question. I don't know which one. I asked millions of questions. So as we kind of wrap up, I wanted to know, and I'm going to put the link out there. I don't know how long he's going to offer for. When I come to the founders, I'm like, I don't know, right? Because when I put this out, it is evergreen, so other people may see it. He may say, hey, we only really wanted to do, 100 deals with your site or whatever. And I don't really want to know. I'm just like, hey, whatever. If people get it, if it's there, it's still there. If it's not there, then they missed out. You got to make sure that you tune into my lives. I never know what you founders are gonna give me, but I really do appreciate that. So what you're saying? So I do have a question, and if you don't want to answer it, that's fine. Um, some people have asked. They says, do you ever intend on doing a lifetime deal ever again? Never say never, but just like you could just say, hey, you never know. But initially, I
Yeah.
don't know, right? Or what do you
Yeah.
what do you have to say about
We,
that? I'm gonna let you get an opportunity to speak.
currently, we don't have a plan to get a lifetime deal, but never say never. So that's it, as you said.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I don't think.
no, and that's I mean, and that's fine. So we have another question here. Are we going to be grandfathered in price wise if we buy the agency plan now? I guess I don't know if I understand your question. You're saying if you only buy the agency plan now. So the agency plan, I think it's an annual plan. It's 70% off
It's
the annual
yeah.
plan. But your question, Perry, help me break that question down a little bit more. What do you actually really want to know? So you can just tell me. We'll just ask them. Are we going to be grandfathered in price wise if we buy the agency plan now? So are you saying buying the agency plan before you buy the monthly subscription plan? I guess I don't.
I
Do you
think
understand what she's saying, Abdul?
I think is it do you mean it's a good deal that it's a very good deal that you become grandfather as we increase the price little by little, so that way you can have children then grandchildren as the price
He said
increases.
children, then grandchildren. I don't know. I think let me see. Yeah, Perry, give us kind of. We'll give you some time to kind of to straighten out that question. Let's see. I think they stay under the views your plan offer. Then you're good. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I think his question was more as if Anthony was a client of mine's and I set up his views inside his agency package, and let's say you give me a million views. It's just I'm using round numbers. Let's say you gave me a million views. I allocated to Anthony and said, Anthony, you only get 1,000 views. I guess what he's saying is our offer is good. If I offered it to Anthony, he only gets 1,000 views, but I, as the agency owner, have a million views. How does that then work? Do I overcharge them, or I let
Yeah.
them know what the cost would be if they over?
Yeah, so regarding the number of views, if you have million views, you can add each customer. You can say this customer one has million views, second customer million views. Doesn't matter how many customers, you can set all of them million views as
Okay.
long as you have million views. So this one is not accumulation of views or counted. It's depends on the usage of the customers. If they get into the million combined, you will get notified and you should increase the number of views, which is logic. The second one, for the pricing, you can set the pricing as you like. You can say customers wants to pay me outside of the platform, pays me with our service, etc. And you set manually the number of views for each customer with the dashboard. You can say do that, or you can create plans and set your own pricing with the number of views. When creating the plan, you can't say you have million views and say you put inside the plan 2 million views. This is not possible because you have only 1 million views. So
Okay.
I hope this is clear.
Yeah. So I had a couple more questions here as we kind of wrap up. So she's like, hey, if the 75% coupon, so what's basically, I guess what she's saying is, if I get the 75% off right now in the agency plan, will I always have that 70%? Or once you go back
Yeah.
to the regular price, let's say year two, or I'm not going to get a sticker shock, am I? Or is this, if once I get in the agency, then I'm in? Is that,
Yeah,
that's a good
it's a
question.
lifetime discount. Yeah, it's a lifetime discount.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
It
even
gets,
the 20%, it's a lifetime discount. Yeah.
this is getting better, right? So, Perry, so once you get it, I don't know how long he's going to offer that, but once you get the, I think it's 70% off on that agency plan, it's a lifetime agency discount. Man. All right. So another question is, I need to be a subscriber, a regular subscriber of Fouita, or I need to have an LTD. There's some people that may have an LTD that may have been lucky. And I got to tell you, you guys didn't do it that often. You guys are out and people didn't know about you. People didn't know about you guys. And now they know about you. Everybody wants the LTD. That's funny how that happens, right? But if people were so lucky to see the value and what I call intrinsic value of Fouita tools and they got an LTD, can they still get the agency at 70% off?
Yeah, they do. They do with their credits already in. So if they have the LTD with 2 million views, they keep the 2 million views and they can use it inside the agency. Yeah.
Wow. That is Anthony. That should answer your question. Dude, this is today was a good day, man. I feel like what's his name? The rapper. You guys, I'd be lost for words when I'm on here. Ice Cube. Today was a good day. No, so I appreciate you coming to the show. So I think, and what I will say as I kind of wrap up is I think people bring up Go Brunch and Fouita kind of synonymous. And it's the reason why is because you can do a lot of embeds inside of Go Brunch. And if you're not familiar with Go Brunch, you got to look that up or look one of my other channels up. I don't want this to be about Go Brunch because they're going to have their shine. They're going to come on here and we're going to do a full something really big. But people use it too. The reason why is because you can embed. You can do a lot of, you can embed anywhere. But I think there's something about the uniqueness of Go Brunch and Fouita widgets. And the reason why is because the two tools are so unique that you don't see that anywhere else. So to me, when I make offers or when I'm sharing with people different deals or as an agency, I like to put something in front of them. They're like, oh, I've never seen this. It's like, what is this? It's barbecue squid, right? Something someone's never seen and they may not see anywhere else. That's what I love combining unique tools. I think the ability of Go Brunch and Fouita is so freaking unique. It freaks people out. I just wanted to put that out there. And I think a lot of people say, what's the mystery between those two? It is just, it's just something very unique, something very different. So does that answer your question, Anthony? Does that answer your question? Pear's like fire. Perry, I told you, you were gonna miss this. Perry, you were gonna be out with your new pet dog, getting them trained, and you were gonna miss this. I'm giving her a hard time because she's been training her dog. So, Sister Soldier, did you have any additional questions? So I am gonna put the link. Let me see if I can find the link here. When someone's on a different time zone, they send you links like 3 a.m. in the morning. You're like, oh. So let me put the link in here. Let me see. Let me put the link here. That's so funny. It's like, yeah, man. So let me see. So this is the link. Now, what I would do, right? Build out Go Brunch spaces for people and use Fouita. Yeah. The reason why so what was your question? Do you have any additional, did I answer, did you have any questions? Or you have no additional questions? I thought you said, no, you didn't answer my question. So she said, build out Go Brunch spaces for people and use Fouita. Now, one thing I noticed about Go Brunch, and I don't want to make this about Go Brunch, but it is probably the most creative tool that you can use. Mixing one of the most creative tools, you can make a Halloween theme type of setup right now. Put the actual spin the wheel widget in there from Halloween from Food. Is that crazy or what? You like that, huh, Abdul?
Yeah, this sounds really great.
Dude,
Go Brunch is really awesome when creating some specific themes
you could just wake up one day and be like, you know what? I'm going to do a Halloween theme giveaway. You take people to a room that you created like 5 minutes ago in Go Brunch. You can just go in there, hey, create me a Halloween theme room or whatever. And boom, it's ready. Drop your widget in there, money, right? Money in the bank. you can go on and ever for this. So I just gotta. I like your widgets. I want you guys to continue creating, Abdul. I love the Halloween theme. I would like to see you guys do more themes around holidays, maybe your Christmas and something like that. Because if you do that, then a person could build a website or landing page that they'd always have something to offer during the holidays and different things like that. Yeah, man, that's fire. Do you have? I'm gonna give you a single shot on this video, and I want you to deliver your closing arguments for being a member and or subscriber of Fouita Widgets. Ladies and gentlemen, Abdul, what are your last words for my entrepreneurs and agency owners out there? Go.
Well, thanks, Jenny, for the invitation, first of all. And I hope you will take a look and explore Fouita and discover this new tool that will certainly help you and help your website convert more customers. And check out the white label and have fun, most of all. Thank you very much.
You guys heard it here. You guys heard it here. Listen, I have nothing else to say. I just want to say, if you're in this space of creatives, right? Um, you have to be as unique as possible because there's a lot of people out there trying to compete for dollars. I had an opportunity now, and I'm closing with this. I had an opportunity to get a Amazon store, right, which was coveted. It took me like months and months. It took me almost 6, 7 months to get it. You had to get authorized. I finally got it, and I'm just letting you guys know I finally got it, and I was just like, this is all. This is it. And what it is, it's a grinding machine. I got it and I didn't want it. I gave it back. They closed out my store. I can get it back. But they says, oh, we're going to put you on. And I'm only saying this has everything to do with Futa. I finally got the Amazon store, but I didn't really want it because it's like you go in there and there's like you're competing with thousands of people selling the same thing, right? It's like, does everybody have a hammer, right? Everybody has our hammer has blinking lights. It doesn't matter. It's a million hammers. That's what I didn't like about doing the whole Amazon thing because you can't be creative. If you're that creative, you create something so unique, someone's gonna find it out and they're gonna try to duplicate it. I think when creating your own creatives, putting your own Go Brunch rooms together, putting your own spin on it, you you can have that much more. Your margins are better, right? And those who don't understand what margins is, it's the difference between what you paid for it and what you're charging for it. That's the margins are so much sweeter, 30, 40, 50% margins you make on your money when you just create things on your own. I think what Fouita Widgets gives us, it gives us an opportunity to be unique at the same time. I'm telling you right now, I really like that Halloween widget thing. I'm kind of all over that. I'm kind of probably going to go create something a little bit later. I gave myself an idea to create the whole Halloween theme thing. I'm kind of into that. So, anything. Hey, you guys have been great. No, thank you, Perry, for showing up. Take your dog out. What is your dog's name? Whiskers? I don't know. I'm being funny. I want to know your dog's name. I feel like I know them already. Uh, appreciate you both. No, appreciate you guys for showing up. Appreciate you guys showing Abdul the love and the Fouita Widgets. Um, we have that 70% off the agency. You definitely want to take advantage of that. I'm going to drop the link here again. You guys want to get into doing the Fouita Widgets. Listen, this is a fantastic tool. And I'm telling you, it wasn't even on my radar for a long time. And then I want to give my guy, Richard, shout out from Go Brunch. He says, Jenny, man, you got to get into Fouita. I was like, dude, what is Fouita? So it is all good. Thank you guys for showing up for our SaaS Saturdays. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We got some more juice coming. Those of you who know me know I'm going to be doing another one later. The next one I do later, I'm going to be doing on my other channel, just in case you guys know. You're going to make so much money, your head's going to spin. That's all we're trying to do here is try to allow you guys to get out of this perfect competition and move you guys into an oligopoly where you're making your own money, your margins are fat, and your business is growing and you're scaling. You guys have been great. Take care. Thank you all. Thank you, Abdul, for your time. Goodbye for now.
Thank you. Bye.
Somebody dropped the link. Drop the link. I'm about to back this stream up and see what's up. Okay. Oh, Meek Supply. Oh, Meek's dropped in. Okay, cool. The code says contact support. Oh, we have a problem with the support, the link. Uh, the code says contact support. It's not working.
Which code?
Yeah,
the link.
Yeah, it's the Fouita code. The one I dropped in it says the Fouita.
All right. The same link that I sent. I will check it.
Yeah, check it real quick. Let's get that right. Thanks, Shivat, because Shivat she be on it, man. She's ex-military, man. She's yeah, she's. So, do you see the one? It's the that's the one.
All right, can you open the link, Jenny?
Okay, so let me open the link here. Let me see. What did you give me, man? What did you? Man, I'm thinking we got the juice for the people. Open the link. Oh, is that just the link that you're sharing? And then is that just a cookie link? Looks like it. Hold on.
Yeah, it's with the ID of.
It doesn't go to a checkout page. Well, wait a minute.
Right.
Hold on.
The checkout. If you want to go to the checkout,
let me share this
pricing.
Let me share the screen so you can see what's happening when I go to it. Yeah, she said that it's. So when I go, I put the link in. The code is still in the top, and this is all it does. Is that?
Yeah, when you go to pricing, you will see the 20% off.
Oh, when I go to pricing. So this is it right here. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What is it that you're getting, Shivat? When I click the link to buy, it says contact support. Interesting, because I didn't get that.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
And we're not getting that when we go there. So that's the actual link.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it right now. This is what happens. Go ahead. What did you say, sir?
Yeah, so you can send an email to support@fouita.com. I will look into the issue you had.
Tell me you're from Jenny's crew. Don't just be showing up. Do you want Jenny's deal? Tell me you want Jenny's deal. But this is the page. Is anybody that's when I go to the checkout? She's probably on her phone, man. She's always on the go. She's always on the go, man. She's probably does anybody else get in? I didn't get the contact support page. So Perry didn't get it, right? Perry said I didn't get the support page. I got the discount page. Yeah, and then Meek Supply said, hey, it works for me too. That's user errors. Come on, sisters. So you trying to, but if you need us to get you hooked in, you need to get the deal. We'll get you the deal. The white label. Oh, she's talking about the white label. She wants the white label deal.
The white label.
Yeah, she wants the white label. So are you subscribed? Or she may have an LTD deal, knowing her. But you still should be able to get it. I don't have a problem getting the white label deal, but go ahead. We'll let you know. I don't want to hold up the stream. We'll get her deal. Yeah. If she's trying to get the 70% off the white label, we'll get that to you. Don't worry about that. I know her. I'll get her straight. Anybody else if anybody else has a question about the white label or whatever, if you're part of my community, you know how to get in contact with me, or just put your in the comments, just say, hey, I have a problem, and then I'll get in contact with you. We'll make sure whatever the deals we talked about, we'll make sure that you guys get them. So sorry, Shivat, I wasn't trying to say the user error. She's like, dude, I know what I'm doing, right? I know her. Trust me. She's going to say, dude, don't be trying to clown me. Right. And no, we'll make sure you get the white label deal. So if that's what you're trying to get, we'll definitely make sure you get that. Yeah, she's making me really look. She's like, dude, I'm on my computer. Don't try to clown. Meek said it works for me. No, Meek said it worked.
Yeah.
Meek said it doesn't work. Yeah, no, he said it worked. It's white label on LTD. So white label, it's on a lifetime discount is what it is. So it's not a one time, it's a 70% discount for lifetime. That's what that is. So they haven't found it where they're just going to do any lifetime deals anymore. Never know, but as far as he knows, right now it's a lifetime deal of a 70% off, which to me, if I'm getting 70% off already and I get to have my own margins, I can make that back in the first month, right? Yeah. So anyway, all right. So again, that's it. So it is. So the white label is a lifetime discount, is what it is. It's a lifetime deal discount, 70% off. Shoot, that's killer, man. Hey, you guys have been great. We're trying to close it out. I want to be respectful of everyone's time. Abdul's probably got to go, and I got to get out of here because my wife is blowing up my phone. She probably wants me to do something. I don't know. But anyway, hey, you guys have been great. Thank you guys for checking out. That's why you guys got to tune in. There's always these different deals where you guys never know. You guys have been great. You guys take care. Goodbye for now.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks.